Yo, what's up, Leo? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of July 2017. Leo, I'm posting daily astrology on my Facebook page, so check it out. Head to my Facebook page. You can find my page by typing Gregory Furlan in your Facebook search bar. I'm doing a forecast for every sign, for all 12 signs every day, so check it out. It's a really cool way to stay up to date with what's happening with your sign on a day-to-day basis. And I'm going to be making this announcement every month because I'm getting a lot of new subscribers. So thank you to all my new subscribers who are coming in. And for all my existing subscribers, thank you. I appreciate your loyalty. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. Now we're going to jump into your forecast for the month of July 2017. This is for Leo for the month of July 2017. The sun is going to be in the sign of Cancer throughout the month of July 2017. Leo and Cancer is your 12th house. This has to do with things that are private and hidden in your life. It has to do with closure. It has to do with letting go. So the sun is going to be in this area until July 22nd, Leo. So during this time, if there's anything in your life that you need to let go of or you need to get closure with, start letting go now, because when the sun shifts into your sign on July 22nd, that's your solar new year. That's your time of new beginnings, Leo. So the last thing you want to do is clog up all of your new beginnings with anything that's old and outdated in your life. Get rid of it. It's baggage. So it's time for Leo 2.0 to come in, and that doesn't happen until starting on July 22nd when the sun shifts into your sign. So throughout the month of July 2017, the sun's going to be in Cancer. That's your 12th house. That's to do with getting rest. Get some rest, Leo. Relax. Kick your feet back. Let go. Those are the main themes for you, Leo, for the month of July 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat on July 1st, Chiron starts its retrograde cycle in Pisces. Pisces is your 8th house. It has to do with your shared resources. It has to do with your shared finances. It has to do with your sex life. Retrogrades when the planet looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is. What does that mean astrologically? Well, Chiron's going to be doing a retrograde from July 1st all the way until December 5th. So this is quite a process, and Chiron's the asteroid in our solar system. It has to do with being overly sensitive. So this is in your area of shared resources. If you used to share your resources with somebody and you're no longer with them, potentially this is you letting this person go, and this is a release process. R for retrograde, R for release, happening from July 1st all the way until December 5th. So you're releasing this person. Now Chiron has to do with sensitivity, so potentially you're going to be sort of sensitive about this. But after December 5th, once Chiron starts to move forward again in this area, then you're going to feel a lot better. But in the meantime, just hang in there. You're going to be okay, but you need to get rid of, you need to stop thinking about, whoever is in your past, whoever you used to share your resources with, whoever used to be in your sex life. They're no longer there. It's time to start moving forward, Leo. There's somebody much better waiting in the wings for you. And for you, Leos, that are coupled up and still happy with who you're with, potentially this is you and your SO, and you're going to be releasing outdated, the way you interact together in a shared resource situation is going to be, the old way of how you interact in a shared resource situation, in a shared resource or in a shared financial situation may be on its way out. That way, new concepts regarding this aspect of your life can come in. On July 2nd, Mars is in Cancer. Cancer is your 12th house. That's to do with things that are private and hidden. It's making an opposition to Pluto, which is in your 6th house, and Pluto's retrograding in Capricorn. Capricorn's your 6th house of work. So this is you just exhausted on July 2nd, Leo. I mean, you might be working your ass off, and it's just too much sometimes, Leo. I guess maybe there's just work-life balance could be out of kilter. So you're going to notice that on July 2nd, I mean, you're just going to be so tired from work all the time, and your work is getting a little bit on top of you, but you're going to be all right. It's just the opposition for that day. So also exercise. I mean, you might even be too tired to exercise. It's like, what do you like to do? You like to go to work and then come home and get some exercise, or maybe vice versa. Maybe get some exercise, go to work. You might be a little bit too tired to do that on July 2nd. So look out for that one on July 2nd. On July 5th, the sun is in Cancer. Cancer is your 12th house of rest, and it's making a positive angle to Neptune, which is retrograding in Pisces. Pisces is your 8th house. It has to do with shared resources, shared finances. It has to do with your sex life. Cancer is also your 12th house of secrets. So this could be a secret sex situation happening, Leo. So potentially some Leos getting secretly involved sexually with somebody. And I don't know who that is. Potentially, maybe it could be somebody from your business partnerships, because this area where Neptune is also your area of business partnerships. If that's not the case, then potentially some of you Leos are having a closed door interaction regarding a business partnership. It's going really well. Potentially some of you Leos are having some sort of a backroom deal or closed door deal going on of some sort, a contract of some sort going on July 5th. Look out for that one on July 5th. On July 9th, there's a full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn's your 6th house. That's to do with your work, your daily life, and your health. And you're gonna see some changes regarding your work potentially following July 9th, Leo. So, some of you Leos are going to be staying within the same company, but you're going to maybe see some changes happening around you following the full moon on July 9th. And the full moon happens exactly 12:07 a.m. on July 9th. And that's Eastern time. And following this event, some of you Leos who are looking to do something different work-wise, you're going to maybe see a new work opportunity start to come in potentially. All new stuff coming up for your health potentially, Leo, following the full moon on July 9th. Potentially, maybe you're going to want to take care of that health issue that's been bothering you a little bit. You might raise a red flag in your mind. You might say, I really got to take care of that shoulder, or, whatever your health situation, whatever's happening in your health situation. Some Leos could potentially have, maybe you're going to start getting more active regarding fitness, potentially going to start going to the gym more, dieting more. Also on July 9th, the sun's in Cancer. That's your 12th house of rest, and it's making an opposition to Pluto, which is retrograding in Capricorn. So this is pretty much the same aspect that I just talked about a couple minutes ago, except I talked about with Mars a couple minutes ago opposing Pluto. Now the sun is opposing Pluto. So, once again, this is highlighting your need for rest, Leo. You're just overworked potentially. So, try to do the best you can, but it just is what it is. You're going to end up being a little bit overworked right around July 9th, right on the full moon there. On July 14th, Mercury's in your sign, and it's making an angle to Neptune, which is in Pisces, and Pisces is your 8th house, shared resources, shared finances, your sex life. Potentially, some of you could be changing how you feel. This is an aspect that has to do with the change of direction on July 14th, and potentially some of you might be changing direction regarding the way you feel about someone sexually. Maybe you weren't so sexually attracted to someone previously, and now all of a sudden you're feeling like, actually this person is pretty sexy. Maybe you want to check them out, or vice versa. Maybe you thought somebody was pretty sexy before, but now you're kind of changing the way you feel about them a little bit. Or potentially this could have to do with a change of direction in a shared resource situation, or this aspect also has to do with making adjustments. So if you share your stuff with anybody, if you share your assets or your resources or your finances with anybody, potentially you're making adjustments within the things that I just mentioned. On July 18th, Venus, the planet of love, is in Gemini. Gemini is your 11th house of your friendships. It's making a positive angle to Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion. That's in Libra. Libra is your 3rd house of communication. This suggests that you're attracted to someone. I mean, nowadays, Venus being in the 11th house has to do a lot with social media nowadays. Before social media was around, the 11th house had to do mainly with friendship situations, but there wasn't really any technology, networking like the way we have nowadays. But now that there's just so much friendships, there's so much technology that are linking us together in social media. So, potentially on July 18th, you're attracted to somebody on social media, and this is a good day to reach out to them. Especially if you're a single Leo, maybe send them a message or, flirt with them a little bit, maybe leave a flirty comment on one of their posts, or just something. Or, if that's not the case, maybe it does have to do with your friendships. Maybe you are attracted to somebody in your circle of friends who you see out socially. You see them at the bar, you see them at the club, whatever. Potentially, you are attracted to somebody in your circle of friends, and this is a great day for you to reach out to them if you're available. And if you're coupled up and you're happy with who you're with, this is potentially just a great day for you and your SO to go hang out with your friends and have a good time. On July 23rd, there's a new moon in your sign. So this is Leo 2.0 coming up. All new Leo coming down the pike. Leo, this happens as a Leo. Leo is your 1st house, and the new moon's happening in your sign on July 23rd. So the 6 months that follow July 23rd, all these new developments regarding yourself and matters of self are going to start coming down the pike. In the 6 months that follow July 23rd, people are going to be like, wow, Leo, that's new about you. And wow, Leo, that's new about you too. So a lot of new stuff is going to come down the pike, new beginnings for you coming down the pike in the 6 months that follow July 23rd, Leo. I think that's something to be really excited about. And on July 26th, Venus, the planet of love, is in Gemini. That's your 11th house, has to do with your friendships and your social situation and social media. It's making a positive angle to the North Node, which is in your sign. The North Node's all about where you're headed, Leo. So with the North Node being in your sign, and it just got to your sign recently, the focus is on you, Leo. This is suggesting that you need, where are you headed, Leo? You should, where you're headed is, you need to be focusing on yourself. That's where you're headed. And people will gravitate towards you, Leo, if you exude confidence. And, you do have a side of yourself that is extremely bold and audacious and confident. You are the lion, the sign of the lion. And lions are very powerful, and you're a very powerful person. And you do naturally love the spotlight. So, Leo, people are going to gravitate towards you, and you're going to notice this. On July 26th, you might notice this a lot, and you're going to be magnetic. I mean, there could be a lot of love interests that are catching your attention and vice versa. You might have, your pick of who you want to be with potentially. But I think that's all I have for you this month, Leo. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram, Gregory Furlan Official, Facebook, Gregory Furlan. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time.